Hello and welcome to episode 5 of Upstate Blue Shirts. My name is Nieko, and I will be taking you through the only Rangers game of the week. Travis is a little preoccupied tonight. He had to fill in and work a local hockey game here, so it's just me for the night. Now, like I said, we only have one game to talk about this week, and it's a big one. Artemi Panarin has set the New York Rangers record for most games to start a season with a point. 15, just beating out the great Rod Gilbert. Comes against a stout New Jersey team that has always been a thorn in our side for better part of a year or two now. But Panarin gets it done. 8.5 minutes into the first period, Artemi notches his 9th goal of the season, assisted by Vinny Trocheck and Eric Gustafsson. And not a minute later, Jack Hughes says, "Nuh-uh, not so easy." Ties it up for his 6th of the year. Jack Hughes is, I'm not sure what's going on with him. He seems a little slow to start the season. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, he's got 22 points, but just 6 goals, which seems a little off for him, especially at this point in the season, 15 games in. I feel like he should be hovering in the high single digits, if not into the low double digits by now. But we aren't here to talk about the Devils. We're going to talk Artemi Panarin, because I don't know what happened to him in the offseason. He had some bad vibes going on in the long hair, as he put it. So he went and shaved it all off. Bald Panarin, and I said it before the season, was going to be a demon. And 10 goals, 16 assists in 15 games, 26 points for him. He seems to be figuring it out. And as Rangers fans, we're all here for it. We all know that. He's finally shooting the puck, which was never really the case. He's usually good for 20, 25 goals a season. But as it stands right now, 15 games in, he's on pace for a high 40 goal season. Not that we should expect to see that out of him, but the way he's playing right now, I know everybody's here for it, especially all of us Rangers fans. So it's just great to see him finally actually being the offensive presence that we knew he was going to be. Um, and I don't know if that's Laviolette or whatever personal mojo he had to deal with, but we're here for it. We love to see it. Um, but going back to the game itself, 5-3 win in New Jersey, which is very uncommon for the Rangers of late, going into Jersey and beating a very good Devils team. As all of us know, especially over the last few years, that the Devils have always been a thorn in our side. We come out the gate early, but they're always right there, especially in this game. Like I said, Artemi 8.5 minutes into the first, Jack Hughes not a minute later, Jimmy Vesey 5 minutes later for his second of the season, assisted by Schneider and Zach Jones, both very good young defensemen. Um, and then Andre Palat 5 minutes after that gets his first of the season on a power play. Um, it was good to see Igor back, but he's not the kind of goalie that allows too many too many goals. That Jack Hughes one, if I remember right, was a little squeaker. Got through the 5 hole and kind of just rolled into the net. Um, there's not much to say about it. Um, I can't remember which one it was. To be completely honest with you, I know I have videos right here, but let's see. No, it's not you. I don't care about you. Let me see if I can mute this in time. Nope. There we go. Um, so while the ad reads go on, I'm going to talk about the absolute brain that is Jacob Truba. Demolished Tomas Nosek. I think that's how you pronounce his name. But either way, Nosek stood no chance. He was looking down, trying to play a puck between the skates, and there was no chance for him. He didn't know who he was, where he was, or what planet he was on by the time he stood up. Um, and that's the main thing, especially when Truba's on the ice. You gotta keep your head up because he will make his presence known, and I'm sure Noshek is feeling that one today. But let's see. Oh, they're not even gonna show it on here, are they? No, of course not. I'll have Travis post that somewhere just in case you haven't seen it. Um, but we go into the second period tied 2-2. Nothing nothing jumps off the page. Nothing happened in the second period. Nothing major anyway. No goals, no real problems. Let's see, what were the Oh, no, I don't want audio right now. Stop. Okay. Uh, uh, anyway, but back to the third period. New Jersey comes in, lights the lamp, take the lead 1 minute into the third until our boy, Artemi Panarin, ties it back up with his 10th of the year, assisted again by Vinny Trocheck. And then the absolute nail in the coffin of that game was Jimmy Vesey on a beautiful backhander on a wide open net, but he had Vanacek confused. He had him lost. He had him in spin cycle. It was great to see. And Rangers fans, we love Jimmy Vesey. I do anyway. I can't speak for everybody, but there's there's something to be said about a what is he, a third liner, fourth liner? I'm not sure. We'll find out here together. It's fourth liner. Fourth line left wing. There's something to be said about who a fourth liner who lights the lamp twice. And then not long after that, Jersey pulls their goalie. Blake Wheeler gets his second as a Ranger on the empty netter. Rangers win 5-3. All in all, it wasn't as clean of a game as I've seen from them recently, but a win is a win, especially against a team like New Jersey, who will definitely figure it out. They're always up towards the top, especially for recent memory. They're sitting at fifth in the Metro right now. Uh, let's see if I can pull up the whole standings here, because I don't know if Travis talked about this last week or not, but the only other big thing that happened since the last episode was the King enshrined forever in the Hockey Hall of Fame, and well deserved. Obviously, one of the greatest goalies of our generation, or mine anyway. Um, Finally got the recognition he deserves. Not that he ever won a cup, but that's not on him. He was he was always our backbone, and we, the team, let him down with shoddy defense for the better part of 10 years. Um, it's it was always it was always great to watch him play. Um, he always went out, gave it his all, and his his play showed for it. Um, so for him to get the enshrinement in the Hockey Hall of Fame is something to behold. But going and looking forward to our Rangers schedule, we've we've got a tough few here coming up. We go into Dallas tonight as this podcast airs. I'm recording the day before. We go into Dallas tonight, 8 p.m., and they've got a good team. I've I said it on mine and Travis's other podcast, Short, Fat, and Balding, that I think their young defenseman there, Miro Heiskanen, has a real shot at the Norris. If not now, then within the next few years. He's a great, great young player for them. And the biggest the biggest thing that jumps off the page for me when I'm looking at Dallas is Joe Pavelski, 39 years old, leads the league or leads the team in goals with 7, leads the team with points at 15. So at 39 years old, he seems to be playing at a very high level. It looks like he's averaging about a point a game. They played 16, so yeah, about a point a game. But you can never take these teams for granted. They're leading the Central right now with a 1 point lead over the Colorado Avalanche. So obviously they're a good team, at least as the record shows. I haven't watched any of their games, so I can't really speak on that. But after Dallas, we've got Pittsburgh, Philly, Boston. Pittsburgh, I'm not too worried about as much as I would have been probably 5 years ago. Obviously, they do still have Sid. They've got Gino. They're two very good players, and when they're together, who knows what's going to happen on the ice. Um, After Pittsburgh, we go to Philadelphia, and they're finally turning it around. I believe they're sitting in fourth right now in the Metro. 20 points. Yeah, 19 points. Sitting at 9-7-1. The Flyers are hot right now. They're on a 4-game win streak, just like the boys in the blue. Um, and then Boston comes to town. That one I am the most worried about. We can't seem to catch them. I don't know what it is about Boston. They shouldn't be as good as they are. I don't know what it is. They're they're just unreal. I don't know whether that's coaching. It's got to be their coaching because you don't lose two of your better players and still lead the entire NHL in points. It's just unfair. But that'll pretty much take us to the end of the week. So, let's see, we've got 4 games this week. If we come out of there with 6 points, I'll be happy. I don't care how it happens. 6 points. That might be a little bit unrealistic, but looking at this, I feel like 6 points is good. Um, Not really much to say when there's only one game to talk about. So I think that's where I'm going to end it tonight. Be sure to follow us at Upstate Blue Shirts wherever you listen to your podcasts, and we will talk to you again in a few days. So for now, good night, and let's go Rangers.